What's up YouTube, in this video I'll be showing you how to make my hybrid house number 2. I haven't exactly figured out what to call this line of houses yet, so I'm just going to be sticking with hybrid house for now. Makes it sound kind of cool, doesn't it? If you want to make it, here's what you're going to need. You will need some spruce wood planks, some stone bricks, also grab spruce wood stairs, and some stone brick stairs, and finally grab yourself some glass pane. And once you have each one of those 6 materials right there, and once you've figured out what you want to make it, I'll be making it right here, you're going to want to kick off your house with a row of 9 spruce wood in a row on the floor. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Just like that. And once you have your row of 9 spruce wood, this is what you want to do next. Take blocks number 1 and blocks number 9 and extend each one of those blocks towards you, each by 6. So like this, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then connect each one of those 6 blocks together, like that, to give you a rectangular shape. Once you have your rectangular shape, you then want to go on top of each one of the 4 corners of your rectangle, each by 4. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4. And once you have your 4 rows of 4, you then just want to connect each one of those 4th blocks together, just top block to top block. So just go all the way around and connect each one of those 4th blocks together, exactly like this, to form a nice 3D rectangular shape. Once you've done that, this is what you want to do next. So we now basically want to go around the top of our rectangular shape with our spruce wood, and we kind of just want to add an extra layer of spruce wood just going around the top of our rectangular shape. It's kind of difficult to put into words, but it should be fairly obvious to see what you have to do once I've done it. So you just want to end up with something that should look exactly like this. So you've just added an extra layer, you've made it a little bit thicker, and don't worry about these spruce woods that are kind of poking about all over the place. We'll fix those a little later on and we'll do them all in one go. It's kind of driving me crazy actually. Let me just... I have a problem, guys. I have a problem. You know I have a problem. There we go. Anyway, once you've reached this point right here, this is what you want to do next. Now we want to take each one of the 4 new corners that we formed, these outer corners, and we want to go on top of each one of these outer corners by 4, once again with our spruce wood. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, whoops, 4. Lost flight mode there, my wings were clipped. Once you have your 4 rows of 4 again, you just want to, exactly like you did previously, just connect each one of those 4th blocks together. So just go all the way around and form a nice big 3D rectangular shape. And what it should look like once you've completed it is just a slightly larger rectangle sat on top of an ever so slightly smaller rectangle, and that is exactly what you want to have. Once you've done that, this is what you want to do next. Now, just as we did before, we now want to add an extra layer of spruce wood going around the top of our slightly larger rectangle. So just exactly how we did before, just go all the way around the top of your spruce wood rectangle and just add an extra layer of spruce wood going around it, like that. And it's got that irritating front-facing spruce wood. I really do hate that material. And what you want to end up with is something that should look exactly how you had before, something that should look exactly like this. And once you've formed this is what you want to do next. Just as we did before, go on top of each one of the 4 new corners, this time by 5 with your spruce wood. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And of course, just connect each one of those 5th blocks together, just going all the way around to make the largest rectangle of the 3. And that is the last one that we'll have to make, I promise. Actually, that's a lie. We've got to do 2 mini ones in just a second. So this is what you want to end up with in its entirety. It kind of looks like the outline of a plant pot or maybe a chimney or something, but that's exactly what you want to have. Three rectangles, rectagonals I was about to say, that's not even a shape, is it? It sounds like a Pokemon, a rectagonal. I think I caught one of those in Viridian City once. Anyway, that's what you want to have once you've completed those three rectangles. And once you've reached this point right here, this is what you want to do next. So come all the way over to the left hand side of your house. You're looking for this block right here. Can you guys identify this block? I'm sure you can. Once you've located this block, you want to do a row of 4 spruce wood coming out of the side of your house from this block. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. Just like that. You then want to go up on top of this 4th block by 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. You then want to connect this 4th block all the way back to the house, so you want to form this shape, if you guys can see what we've done there. Pretty simple, kind of like a C shape. Once you've done that on the front part of your house, and can you guys see exactly where we've done that? Is that obvious enough for you guys? Once you've done that on the front part of your house, you want to form the exact same shape, just slightly backwards on the back part of your house. So here, 1, 2, 3, 4. Then 1, 2, 3, 4, and then connect it back to the house like this. So you've just got like 2 C shapes like that. And what you want to do once you have your 2 C shapes is just connect them together like corner block to corner block. Exactly like that. So you've just formed an extra rectangular shape-ish onto the side of your house. And once you've done this to the left hand side of your house, you now want to go ahead and do the exact same thing all the way over on the right hand side of your house. So we're on the right hand side of the house now. This is the front part, starting from this block, a row of 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Go up on top of it by 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, then connect it back to the house, just like that, to form, well, a backward C shape. Kind of like a J shape, I suppose, if we just add a little bit here, a J shape. Anyway, once you've done that on the front portion, do the exact same thing on the back. This block, 1, 2, 3, 4, then up by 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, then connect it back to the house. And once you have both of them, just connect both of them together, corner block to corner block like that. And what you want to end up with is something that should look exactly like this. And that is just about all of the framework completely taken care of for the house. We just have to do the roof framework a little bit, but that's pretty much all of it. Shall we do the roof now? Actually, I'm just thinking, shall we take care of all of the roofs? Yeah, why not? We'll take care of the roofs, and then we'll take care of all of the walls and all of the panels and the doorways and stuff, so we'll do that. So come all the way up to the top of your house and come all the way over to the left hand side of it. You're looking for this block right here. Can you guys see this one that I have highlighted? Can you? Yeah, I'm sure you can. Easy enough to identify. It's right next to this corner block. On top of this block, place a spruce wood. Then, from that spruce wood, you want to do 4 upright diagonals from this spruce wood. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. You then want to do bottom right diagonals coming down from that 4th upright diagonal, and you just want to connect all the way back up to the top of the framework of your house and form this triangular shape right here. Once you've formed this triangular shape, you want to do the exact same thing on the opposite side of your house. So just coming over to the right hand side now, starting from the equivalent block on the right hand side, this one right here, just start off with a single spruce wood and then do 4 upright diagonals. So that's, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then just connect it back to the top of the framework of the house to form a triangular shape. And this is just going to be the framework for the roof, just showing us where to place it exactly. And once you have that on both sides of your house, alright, so I think it's about time that we actually take care of the roof part of the roof. So come all the way over to the left hand side of your roof, or the right hand side, it really doesn't matter to be honest with you. Take out your spruce wood stairs, and you basically just want to place a row of spruce wood stairs tracing along the outside of the triangular shapes that you've just made, and they actually want to start all the way at the side of the top of your rectangular shape. So they kind of just want to like intrude onto the front and backs of your house a little bit, exactly like that. And of course, once you've done that on one side, you want to go ahead and do the exact same thing on the other side. So just come all the way over to the other side, do the exact same thing. Again, like I said, the spruce wood stairs want to start right at the side of the framework rather than on top of it, like that. And once you've done that on both sides, we're actually going to start off by making the roof look a little bit prettier first. And the way that we're going to do this is we're going to add a layer of stone brick stairs that overhangs the sides of the house just by 1 block like this. You just want to have the stone brick stairs hang over the side of the house just by 1 block. And once you've got that overhanging layer, just place a row of upside down stone brick stairs just underneath that overhanging layer, and you want to have the exact same thing on both sides, of course. So once you've done one side, come all the way over to the opposite side, and with your stone brick stairs, just add a layer of overhanging stairs that, as the name would suggest, overhangs the side of your house by 1 row. And once you've got the overhanging part, just add the upside down stairs and you will be fine. So what you want to end up with on both sides of your roof is exactly something that should look exactly like this. I said exactly about 4 times there. Once you've done that, this is what you want to do next. So take out your stone bricks and connect both sides of your roof together, just at the top here. Just bridge the gap with a stone brick. Once you've done that, knock out the spruce wood that exists behind that stone brick, replace it with stone brick, and then connect like both sides of your roof together, exactly like this. Kind of hard to put into words, but from the top here, it kind of looks like 2 arrows, like conjoined to each other, like pointing in different directions. That's kind of cool, isn't it? I like that. Anyway, you want to connect both sides of your roof together exactly like that with your stone bricks. And once you've done that, this is what you want to do next. So the first layer of stairs that starts right at the bottom of the roof actually wants to be stone bricks. So just delete those few spruce wood stairs that you used for the beginning of the roof and replace them with stone brick stairs, and then just proceed to fill the entire rest of your roof in with spruce wood. So you just want the ends and the edges of the roof to be stone brick, and then the center part is actually spruce wood stairs. And as you guys can see, it's really simple. Just completely fill in without hopefully destroying or wrecking your roof, as I do, with spruce wood stairs. So I'm just going to continue doing this. Takes a little bit of time, but hey, that's all we have, right? All we have is time. All I have is time. You guys probably have a lot more going on. Yeah. That's sad, isn't it? Anyway, continuing to fill in the roof. This is what you want to end up with once it's been completely finished. There you go, that looks nice, doesn't it? It's actually not completely finished. We've got 2 little finishing touches. So once you've done the main meat part of the roof, once you've got all of your stone and all of your stone bricks added, just to finish off the roof in its entirety, just add a single stone brick stairs positioned like this on each end of your roof, just exactly like that. Can you guys see what I've done there? There you go, that looks pretty nice, doesn't it? It just kind of puts a cherry on top of everything. And once you've completely finished the roof, this is what we're going to do now. We're now going to do the 2 little mini roofs that exist on the left and right hand sides of our house. So come all the way over to the left hand side first of all. On top of this little mini rectangular shape that we have here, starting from on top of this spruce wood block, just place a single spruce wood. Then do 2 upright diagonals with your spruce wood, so that's 1 and 2. Then connect that second upright diagonal all the way back down to the framework of the little mini rectangle, exactly like that. You guys can see what we're doing here. We're just setting up the roof, basically. So once you've added in all of your spruce wood here, we now basically want to emulate what we have up top. So you know what, guys, I'm not going to try and explain this. I'm just going to do exactly what we did up there, and I'm just applying it to this little mini roof. I don't think that I have to I don't think I have to say everything that I did again, do I? I mean, we've just done the big version. The little mini version's really easy, so I'm basically just applying the exact same roof that I did up top, just on a smaller scale down here. So I actually messed it up a little bit. There we go. It's a line of stone brick at the bottom that kind of like just sits in front of the framework. I was wondering why it looked a little weird. I knew it wasn't right. There we go. And underneath the overhanging part, we just do upside down stairs like this, just like that. Then we knock out this spruce wood block here, and then we replace it with stone bricks like that. And then on the apex of the roof, we just add stone brick stairs, and there we go. That's exactly what we want to have. And I didn't really try and explain that to you guys, but I don't think I have to. I think it's fairly obvious. Once you've got the framework in there, it's just the exact same process that we used for the much larger roof, which is much more difficult, all the way up top. So once you've got that little mini left roof taken care of, we now want to do the exact same thing on the right hand side. So coming to the right hand side, top of the framework for this little mini rectangle, just add a spruce wood, then do 2 upright diagonals, then connect it back down to the top of the little mini rectangle like that, and then just do the exact same thing that we did on the opposite side and for the big main part of the roof. So we're now just going to add in all of the individual stairs, and remember this time that the stone brick stairs is the first row rather than the spruce wood. It did look a little weird on the opposite side with without the stone bricks. Actually, it does definitely improve the roof slightly. Stone bricks there, and then runs all the way to the house like this. Comes in about that far. Add in the few layers of spruce wood stairs just like this. Just got a couple more to add, and then to finish off this little mini roof, add in a stone brick stair just on the top. Oh, we've got to do the upside down stairs as well. I thought I did that already, but must have slipped my mind. There we go, nice and easy. And as you guys can see, much simpler than the big larger portion of the roof. What you want to end up with on both sides, and actually we'll get all of them in the mix. There we go, that is what you want to have for each one of the 3 roofs. They're identical to each other, just on different scales. Once you've reached this point right here, this is what we're going to do next. So I guess the only thing left for us to do is just go all the way around the house and fill in all of the walls. So we'll start with the front of the house. And as a matter of fact, guys, I'm not sure if I have to point this out to you, but this side of the house at the moment, or this opposite side of the house at the moment, could be the front of your house. That's completely up to you. They are both identical at the moment. So let's say that this is the front of the house. I'll mark a stone brick there just so no one gets confused, no one being me. So this is the front of the house. This is the side that we're going to be filling in first, and I'm just going to work my way all the way up from the bottom until I hit the top. And the way that this is going to work tutorial wise, I'm just going to completely fill in the front of the house, and then I'm just going to show you exactly what it should look like. Trust me, this is a tried and true method. This is definitely the best way to do this. If I try and painstakingly explain each one of these block placements, not only am I going to get confused, you're going to get confused, I'm going to get frustrated, you're going to get frustrated, I'm going to throw my Xbox out of the window, you've already thrown it out of the window, and it just doesn't end well for anybody. So I'm just going to completely fill in the front of the house like I said, then we'll take a look at it, and you should be able to pause the video and just see very clearly what you've got to place where, because it is a really simple pattern to follow, and I don't think you'll have any trouble whatsoever. It's basically just a load of vertical strips of blocks, and that's it. It's a simple pattern. There's nothing complex whatsoever. And you know what, I'll fill in these 2 little side bits of the house as well. These constitute as the front of the house. Why don't they? Of course they do. They filled out the necessary paperwork, so they should be viewed as the front of the house. So I'll just fill these in. I know that this is a long point, guys, but I'll just fill these in, and then I can show you. So this is what you want to have for the entire front of the house. Really easy patterning. So what I want you guys to do, as I was saying, pause the video here, apply everything that you see on your screen to your very own house, and once you've done that, we're going to do the exact same thing with all of the 3 other sides of the house. So this is the front. Pause this video if necessary, apply everything that you see, and then just like me, you can now move on to the back, which is extremely similar, by the way. And by similar, I mean almost identical. The only difference is the bottom lower part of the house. That's it. That's the only difference. Everything else is actually the same. So once you've got this little bottom bit taken care of, you can actually just fully copy the rest of the floors. So that's just the bottom bit. Really simple. Once you've got that taken care of, you can just copy the exact block placements for the front of the house. Otherwise, you can just look directly forward, see what you did, and just copy it. It's really that easy. It's really simple. I actually like the back of the house a lot more than I like the front of the house, and you guys might be able to see why when we actually take a look at it. Because the entrance is there, it kind of interrupts the pattern that we have going for the house. But without the entrance there, you can actually see it kind of flows a little better. It looks a little better. But we'll take a look in just a moment. And well, I say in a moment. This is actually taking a little longer than I thought it would. You know what? It's the glass and the spruce wood. The glass and the spruce wood slow everybody down, and by everybody I mean mainly me. Mainly me. Just about only me. I'm pretty sure just me. So. That's the main part done. We just have to do the two little side bits as well, don't we? So we'll just do these, and then we'll take a look at the back of the house. But like I said, once you've got that little bottom bit taken care of, just copy everywhere else, including these two little side parts there. They're absolutely identical. So this is what you want to have for the entire back of your house, and like I said, exactly the same except for that little bottom bit. But can you guys see what I mean? It kind of flows better because you've not got an entrance there. The pattern kind of, it rises up better. It's kind of, it expands each time. Am I sounding crazy? Do I sound like a hippie? Just do that to the back of your house. There's no need to call me that. So pause this video, apply everything that you see on the back of the house, or on the back of my house to the back of your house. Once you've done that, we can now move on. So we're now going to move on to these sides, and again, the way that I'm going to do this, exact same way that I've just done the fronts and the back. I'm just going to completely fill in the side, and then that'll be that. I'll just show you guys what it should look like. Oh, you may also want to fill in the bottoms of the two like little wing parts of the house. You guys might want to do that. Nobody wants to fall through. Before you know it, you're getting sued by your best friend because he broke his leg in your home. You don't want that. Nobody wants that. You don't need that in your life, trust me. You don't want to be contacting solicitors every 5 minutes. It's a real hassle. Not that I know, I've never contacted one, but I can imagine. I can imagine. So I'm just going to continue filling in this side of the house. I'm trying to build around the little mini part here, actually. Let's leave enough room to get out though, shall we? There we go, Steve. We actually have to carve a little bit of glass pane into the side, but there's not too much. There we go, add in a little bit of a window for light, and then we've just got the top part here, so we do this, pane there, and then more spruce wood, and then I can show you guys what the entire side should look like. So actually, I think I'll have to yell. Okay, so I'll split this up. So this is what you want to have for the bottom side part. This is the most bottom part of the side of your house. Really, really simple. Stone, then birch, then glass. Pause this if necessary. Again, remember to fill in the little bottom part underneath the little wing of the house, and then just to show you all of the other side of the house, because you can see, you can't really see the bottom part of the house there, so we've just had to split it up. But this is what you want to have for the side of your house, as easy as the other sides, possibly even easier. Pause this if necessary, apply everything that you see here to your very own house. Once you've done one side, of course, we can now do the other side, which is identical. So I won't be showing you guys this side after I've done it, probably, maybe. I probably will, I usually do. Not that there's any point. I mean, of course, once you've got one side done, the other side is easy. But hey, we'll take a look anyway, make sure that everything's in order. So we'll just continue filling in this side, and then we'll take a look at the house in its grand majesty. That's a normal thing to say, right? Grand majesty? Of course it is. Anybody would say that. I would. I did. Just. Weird thing to say. Anyway, I'm going to continue filling in this side. We've not got too much to do. We've just got a little bit of wood to add. Give ourselves a way out. There we go, Steve. Goddamn, Steve, you need to go on a diet. Honestly, we need to get you fitting through one block instead of two. That would help a lot. Got a little bit of glass pane to add here, and then we come all the way up to the top. Spruce wood. There, and then a little bit more. Beautiful. And now we can take a look at the side. But we won't take a look at the bottom individually because you guys know what you have to do there. And as you can see, both sides are absolutely identical to each other. So once you've actually finished off those both sides, you have pretty much 100% fully completed the structure of the house. All you might want to do now is go all the way around the house, and you might just want to make sure that all of the spruce wood is facing the right way. If it drives you as mental as it drives me, you might not want to have the grain? Is that the right word? Probably. Maybe. Possibly. You might not want to have the grain of the wood showing. You might just want to have like the outer part, the dark part showing. So that's the front, left and back taken care of. How about this one? There we go. Just got these couple of corners. No. There we go. Just got those corners to do. Right there. Oh, here as well. Is it possible that I missed them on the other side? Okay, hang on. It's go. No, you must be vertical. I don't want any grain. I'm being mental. I'm never going to see this house again. Never mind. We can leave it as it is. But you, for your house, you might want to go all the way around and make sure that the spruce woods are facing the right way. But there you go. That is what your house wants to look like in its entirety once it's been 100% fully completed. All that's left now, if you guys want to hang around, I'm going to add in a couple of floors to the house, maybe mess about with the outside of the house a little bit, and then we're going to take a look at it, and that's all I'm going to do. So welcome back, guys. So as you can see, I have done very little to the house, and I've done that on purpose. It's not me just being lazy, and I'll explain myself once I actually get back outside the house. First of all, though, we're just going to have a quick look at the inside, as is customary with these house tutorials. So let's take a quick look at the inside to see what sort of room you can expect from this house. So obviously the ground floor, you're really not breaking any records here. It is actually, you might be breaking a record for the least amount of room on the ground floor of a house. But as you can see, ripped up the ground floor, replaced it with spruce wood planks. I chose spruce wood planks because I knew that I wanted it to kind of like extend to the outside, and I knew that I'd want to place spruce wood everywhere around the outside. So that's why I chose spruce wood planks, not choose spruce wood planks. Getting grammatical up in here. So really limited choices with the stairs. I threw them right at the back here. Second floor, actually quite a bit more room. Obviously, again, you're not really breaking any records for the amount of room that you have on the second floor, but hey, pretty decent amount of room. I think you can get some stuff in here. Coming up to the third floor. Third floor, actually pretty roomy again. You've even got these two little side bits here that you can kind of use to just watch and stalk your prey from. Or you can put chests here, that's completely up to you. And of course you could even have a fourth floor if you were so inclined. If you wanted to fill this bit in here and have yet another staircase, you could actually have 4 floors if you wanted to. But I wanted to keep the third floor, the largest floor, nice and open, nice and airy. So that's what you can expect for the inside of the house. I know quite a few of you guys like to skip straight all the way back to the end of the video just to see what the insides look, see if it's big enough for your needs, for your uses. So that's exactly why I like to show the inside first. And the outside, like I was saying, I wasn't just being lazy with the outside of the house, with the garden. I was adding a garden, and I started off with one even smaller than this, and honestly I think I kind of like the smaller version of what I added outside beforehand. I just dug like 2 spaces all the way around the house, and then I added a hedge on the third row just going around the house, and I kind of like it more than what I've done here. And I don't think it really needs a massive garden to look good. A lot of houses do. Like, a lot of my houses are completely contingent on the fact that I need, you know, you need to add a garden to make them look less plain, but this house, it really doesn't need that much effort putting into it. I really do love this thing. I say that about all of my houses, but in all fairness, that's because I made them and I designed them. Of course I like them, but this is one of my favourites. It kind of falls in that category for me where it's kind of like a small, detailed house, and it's kind of easy to build as well when you think about it. It's not so difficult. So hopefully you guys like this. Hopefully you guys agree. I really don't think it needs too much effort put cutting into the outside. I might shrink the garden, like I said. Basically, all I'd have to do on the sides is just like bring the hedge in by 2 on both the left and right hand sides, and I think it might even improve it slightly. So I'll probably end up doing that, but hopefully you guys like it. Hopefully you managed to make it no problem. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next video. I don't know whether I'll do another house like this next, but I do have another one in mind. It might be a different style though, we'll see. Thanks for watching, guys.